kids, um, you tend to think that there's certain things that you can't have or you can't acquire, you can't get because you don't have money. And I think growing up as a little black kid in the South Bronx, I always thought that you had to be rich to be on TV. And when I went through my wanted to be white period, yes, I wanted to be white. And the reason why I wanted to be white was because I wanted to have, I only saw white people getting divorces actually, because black folks we never got married. That was a breakup. But my mother and father were married actually, and they both married each other. But I always wanted to be the little white girl who ran upstairs and held her breath and screamed, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you! And shut the door, hold her breath, and turned 3 and 4 different shades of blue, purples, and greens. And it never happened. And when I thought I could mouth back to my mother, because I thought it was something I thought I could do, you know what happened. You know what happened. You know what happened. Y'all know what happened. And some white folks don't know what happened to it. Some of my moms didn't stand for that shit either. Anyway, and I just think that I wanted to be an accountant actually. And that all changed when I was stopped in the city on the street. But this mic is wearing me out. Okay, so much better for me because I'm leaning and hurting my damn back. For me, it was one of those things where I went into fantasy because I didn't care what people thought about me. You know, they call me all kinds of names, and I answered to all those names because all those names shaped me and made me who I am to this very, very day. And if I didn't have that lesson, which was a hard knock, I may be a different person. And I think just knowing that you had to struggle to survive, but not necessarily, it didn't come down to money per se, it was just every day. Things that I wanted other people had, I couldn't get, things that I wanted to be expensive, I lied to get the more expensive ones. For example, mother said, Pall Mall Gold, she smoked Pall Mall Golds. Go down there on Los Angeles on 3rd Avenue and get the 2 pairs of pants for $7.99 and 2 shirts for $4.99 and get those shoes for $9.99. Here's the money, the bus fare, and the total of the tax. Bring me back my damn change too, she would say. I went down and bought 1 shirt and 1 pants because I wanted the $20 shoes. Stacked heels, stacked wooden heels. I put taps on the back of them so I can make them sound like high heels. I dragged my foot a little bit. Just to hear that noise. And I got home, and my mother said, let me see what you bought. And I said, oh, Mom, it was so crowded. There were so many people. Oh, my God, when I went up in there, and they only had 1 size left in the shirt and pant. And she said, okay. Where's my change? I said, change? You see, if you bought 1 pair of pants and 1 shirt, this would be money for 1 pant and 1 shirt left over. And I thought, oh. And I didn't have the, in my head, I just didn't have the library. I said, oh, she said, what'd you buy? And I said, I bought you some shoes. I said, you lying black bastard, take every goddamn thing back to the store, and I had to take everything back and have all old clothes to go to school with. That's when I decided, you're gonna be real talented. You're gonna cut the pants up, you're gonna drop the hems, you're gonna make them look different so nobody would say you're wearing your other brother's old clothes at school. And then it came to the whole thing about getting a job. She said, yes, I know I've been here to feed. If you want to buy what you want, them ugly old damn shoes, go get a job and buy what you want. So that's what I did. I went and got a job and bought what I wanted. Then I was going to get the job. Afro. I wanted the summer job. I wanted to be a camp counselor. My friend Jennifer was a camp counselor, and I thought, easy, she got the contact. So I arrived for the job interview, filled the application in a blue plaid belly blouse, my shirt tied across my stomach. I cut the jeans off, coochie cutter jeans. I cut a big hole out on the thigh and then made a little peace sign so you see my legs through it, and then I also put a pair of Hercules sandals. Again, taps on the bottom. And I walk in with that black girl's face. Yeah. Yeah. Afro like this. She says, oh, yeah, but you want to say I want to be a camp counselor. How do you know about the job? My friend Jennifer told me. Okay, for the applications, I filled it out. He said, all right, and I had 2 strikes against me, but I didn't know. One, I knew about because he verbally said to me, well, you live in the Bronx. Well, if I were you, I wouldn't say that I was from the Bronx. And I thought, wow, that's right. If he said, well, nobody would take you seriously from the Bronx. And I'm thinking, like, that makes no sense to me. But, okay. And I didn't hear anything back for about a week. So I said, Jennifer, what happened? She said, you ain't get that job. I said, why? She said, because they thought you were gay. I said, thought I was gay? Thought I was gay. Wasn't obvious. I'm wearing a blue plaid shirt tied at above the stomach and a pair of coochie cutters and Hercules sandals. So I realized then that I was not going to follow any type of rules, but I would compromise because I think life is about compromising. I think it's very, very important. And to buy what you wanted, you have to work hard to get what you wanted and get where you wanted to be. And it had nothing to do with how rich you were or how poor you were. It's about a little bit of talent, ambitions, and confidence.